Welcome into another telecast of LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ware. I'm McGraw. We're here at Mamaroneck High School for a rare late January non-league game between the Mamaroneck Tigers, who are 12-3, and the Gorton Wolves in this boys basketball clash. And Elijah, this should be a good game. Gorton's better than their record, and Mamaroneck's having a very good season.
Yeah, both teams need to definitely fight on the defensive end, keep the pace up high, and it should be a good ball game.
And when we get back, we'll have the opening tip-off next here on LMC Varsity Sports.
Here are the starting lineups for the Wolves of Gorton High School. They're coached by Xavier and assisted by Erik. First, the captain, number 3, a 5'10" senior guard, Hernandez. The other captain is 6'1" senior forward, number 4, Josh Battle. A 6' senior guard, number 1, Jamal Graham. A 6'2" senior forward, number 24, Angel Lugo. And a 6'4" senior center, number 25, Kobe Quatang. And now, give it up for your Tigers of Mamaroneck. The Tigers are coached by Tyrone Carver Jr. in his 13th season. Assisted by Matt Alon, Greg Cutting, Robert Cruz, Dave Yizar, and Trevor Gimme. The captain, a 6' senior guard, number 11, James Moretti. A 5'10" senior guard, number 12, Isaiah. A 6'3" senior forward, number 13, Jared Bader. A 6' junior forward, number 20, Shane Xavier. And a 6'3" sophomore forward, number 32, Thomas Blanket. And also introducing the co-captain, number 3, Ethan Ritter.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Ware. I'm McGraw, and we're just about set for the opening tip-off as Kobe Quatang will take the tip against Shane Smith, and it's won by Quatang, and it'll be brought up here by Jaden Hernandez for Gorton, as they have Jaden Hernandez, Jamal Graham, Josh Battle, Lugo, Angel Lugo, and Kobe Quatang for Gorton. And that shot is off the back of the iron and rebounded by Bader, who's joined by Isaiah Thomas, James Moneta, Shane Smith, and Thomas Plunkett for the Tigers. Mamaroneck is 12-3, Gorton is 6-8, as both teams have only a few remaining games in the regular season here during the Section 1 basketball season. This one will be rebounded and played out by the Tigers and kept in play after the missed shot. And getting away with the travel, but then being rejected was Bader, and they push it ahead, and no foul called as Hernandez crashes to the ground. How was that not a foul?
I think it was a 50-50 call.
It was close.
He went to the rack kind of out of control anyway. As you see, Gorton, they start out in the 2-3 zone, so that means Mamaroneck's passing is going to have to be crisp. They're going to have to attack the gaps. And and play together as a team if they want to beat the zone.
Thomas with the three. He faked like he was going to dribble to the basket, and they just popped the three, and they didn't contest it at all. And it's 3-0. Good play.
That's also another zone buster. When you're hitting the 3-ball, it makes the team have to come out of that real quick.
So it'll be slowly brought up by Josh Battle. That was a double dribble. They said it was deflected though, and a travel against Quatang. It looked like it was.
That might have been a little bit of a makeup call. They could have either called the travel or the push off on that one. This number 11, James Moneta, brings it up the court.
Thomas has it here. He passes to Moneta. Moneta's back of the iron shot and rebounded by Shane Smith, who has thrown away a turnover for the Tigers, and it'll go back to Gorton. Jamal Graham will inbound to Battle.
Mamaroneck in man-to-man defense.
Funny, Battle is listed as a guard forward, and the PA announcer Jerry Fishoff, when we were going over the rosters, told me he's a forward, but he's bringing the ball up as the point guard. As that one will be no basket, offensive foul.
Great take.
Jamal Graham, his first, team's first.
Great charge taken by James Moneta.
Great play by Moneta on Graham.
As Graham got up in the air with nowhere to go, he gets the charge called against him.
First foul in the game. Nice pass inside to Plunkett, and Plunkett had 22 points to lead all scorers in an all-tournament on the last game we did against Portchester. We talked to him after the game. Scores the first field goal that's not a three for first two-point basket.
Mamaroneck doing a great job so far the first few possessions of seeing the gaps in the defense, attacking, and just being aggressive on the offensive end overall.
So intercepted by the Tigers, pushed up to Thomas, and a nice move by Thomas, but he misses the layup as he reversed it, and stolen back by Thomas. And a nice pass ahead, and it'll be laid up by Bader. Assist to Thomas. Bader with the basket, and it's quickly a touchdown lead for the Tigers, 7-0.
Like we talked about in the pregame, Charlie, defense is going to be key for both teams. Good defense leads to easy offense, and that's how Mamaroneck is out to this lead thus far to start the game.
Thomas Plunkett's first, team's second.
I'm looking for Gorton to get out of that zone and start to apply some pressure of their own if they want to keep up the pace of the game and ultimately stay in the game, because Mamaroneck is definitely bringing the pressure as they nearly get another steal.
It looked like they did have a steal, almost enough that it would be a turnover on that, but it wasn't. Didn't have it enough. It looked like Thomas was going to get another assist with kind of like a little push pass. And it'll stay with Mamaroneck. It looked like it might go to Gorton, but it looked like it was going to go to Mamaroneck here, but now Gorton will stay.
Yeah, Gorton.
Turnovers are key here.
Gorton's problem right now, they have no movement off the ball. They're depending on their point guard to break down the defense every time and dish or score. They need some off-ball movement by the players if they want to get in a good rhythm in their offense.
So that three went in and out on the miss by Hernandez, and Mamaroneck looking here to either make it a 9-0 lead or 10-0. Oh, Plunkett rejected and gets his own rebound. So that just counts as a rebound. That's a block though for Battle, but he now has 4 of the 9 points, and it's 9-0. If you're Coach Vecchione for Gorton, you got to call timeout, especially if there's a basket here. If they score here, you got to call timeout, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing play after play. Gorton's driving, someone's trying to dish, and Mamaroneck has snuffed it out on the play.
Devin Fredericks in for Jamal Graham, first sub of the game. He'll come in for Gorton, as they'll have it underneath, and it'll be inbounded by the newcomer Fredericks. Fredericks in the corner, dribbles it out to Hernandez. Gorton still looking for their first basket with 3:40 to go in this first quarter as they trail 9-0 here on LMC Varsity Sports, as it'll be played to top of the key, in and out on the three, can't go home for Battle. Rebounded, and the first basket is scored by Gorton's Angel Lugo.
Yeah, Mamaroneck didn't finish off that possession, but thus far their defensive rotations have been crisp and clean. That's why they're off to a 9-2 lead early to start the first quarter. I'm Elijah Ware with Charlie McGraw. We'll be right back.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Elijah Ware, I'm Charlie McGraw. 9-2 following the first basket by Angel Lugo. And that timeout that you thought should have been taken maybe about 2 minutes before that when they fell behind 7-0. The first timeout was taken by Gorton coach Michael Vecchio. And that three is, wow, in, out, and then out again. Went in, out, twice. I don't see that. That was a long three, too, by Bader.
Yeah, Mamaroneck is still definitely, although they didn't get the bucket, they're definitely on point on this Saturday afternoon. Good crisp ball movement on that play. You know, the first pass got deflected, but they're definitely doing their thing. As Gorton does the same thing again coming out of the timeout. They need some movement off the ball, some guys setting some down screens or something so they can get some shooters open, some more gaps to attack the man-to-man defense that Mamaroneck is running. As Gorton changes up their defense to a 1-1-2, the up man applying some pressure on the ball.
If it sounds like to you at home that Elijah has experience playing basketball, it is. He does. Almost played for Iona's team, right?
Yeah.
Division I. Or an invited walk-on, or?
Yeah, I was a walk-on.
You walked on. You played a year or something?
Yeah. Well, I didn't even play. I stopped playing because as a walk-on, I felt like it wasn't working anymore.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to get my career goals going and wanted to get take some other avenues. You know?
As Bader makes the two, and it's quickly 11-2. He's got 4 points along with Thomas Plunkett, and that's 8, and then a 3 by Thomas is the 11. It's Tommy Martin, who checked in a minute or two ago. Great pass by Tommy Martin, laid in by Ethan Renner.
Mamaroneck is pushing the pace, and Gorton is in danger of getting blown out early in this first quarter.
13-2, yeah, you don't want to go behind by you don't want to be behind 15 after the first quarter. That would be bad, and they're 4 points away from that happening as it's 13-2.
And Charlie, it's the defense of Mamaroneck. They're applying pressure, they're playing aggressive, and their defense is leading the easy offense.
Oh, and way off on that three was Fredericks. He hit the side of the backboard. Tommy Martin brings it up to Renner, swings it, Shane Smith.
Ball
Thomas
movement.
got away with a walk and passes to Bader for three! Jared Bader! Nice pass, Isaiah Thomas to get away with that travel and then make the nice pass. He's got 2 assists and 3 points, and Bader's got 7 to lead all scorers, and it's 16-2 Tigers.
Mamaroneck continues their crisp passing. Continue to play great defense. They're off to a great start, 16-2.
And take another charge, second charge. So he's only had 2 fouls, and they both were charges for Gorton. That one on Battle. Graham has a charge, and it is 16-2. And Mamaroneck has the ball with 1:07 to go and 33 on the shot clock here in this first quarter, and they can make it about 22 at the end of the first quarter. That's going to be very hard for Gorton to come back. So Gorton makes it 18-2. And another timeout.
Coach Tyrone Carver Jr., he has the team on point to start the first quarter. As Gorton calls a timeout, try to get things together. We'll be right back with LMC-TV Varsity Sports.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, alongside Elijah Ware. I'm Charlie McGraw. It's 18-2, and Gorton ball. They've already used 2 of their timeouts, which they've needed and warranted, and a good call. Is that 3? It's an awkward shot, but it's good for Jaden Hernandez, way downtown, and it's 18-5. And Thomas trying to answer with the 3, and that's all he does!
That was a great shot by Hernandez on one end, then a great shot by Green on the other end.
Shot clock turned off. Gorton can save for the last shot if they want. It doesn't look like they will. And a foul. 2 shots. Ooh, it looked like it could have been on the floor, but they said it going up. That'll be Thomas's 2nd foul.
Good job by Hernandez. Gorton definitely needs to get some more points on the board and hopefully another stop and another shot at a score before the end of the quarter so they can have a shot to gain some momentum going into the second quarter. Hernandez misses the first.
They'll need to make their free throws. This is the first free throw of the game, but Gorton, if they can get to the free throw line, if they can make them, that'll help.
Yeah, and that's a problem. If this is their first free throw attempt at the end of the first quarter, that shows their aggressiveness level and that they need to attack the paint more under control.
Mamaroneck hasn't had any free throws though either. Just the 2 misses there from Hernandez. Martin gets the feed. A nice pace from Smith. Thought he got fouled. No call. Gorton has a chance for a last-second shot, and it'll be no good, as it was after the whistle. So we'll go to the end of the first quarter, and it's 21-5. Mamaroneck, we'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports.
Back here, LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Elijah Ware alongside Charlie McGraw. Mamaroneck out to a 21-5 lead after the first quarter of play, and it'll be their ball coming in to start the second quarter.
With such a big lead, it's okay that Isaiah Thomas has a second foul, as he's contributed with the 6 points and 2 assists. So to have their one of their star players on the bench with 2 fouls with a 16-point lead is okay, as it's made by Ethan Renner. He now has 4 points.
Yeah, that was a great dribble pull-up. He followed the shot, got his own rebound, got the easy layup. That's a lost art in the game a lot of times, following your shot after a miss. Oscar Robertson said that that's how he scored a lot of his points.
Nice pass.
Back in the day. As I think the ref's gonna call 3 seconds here, and he does. And it'll be Gorton ball. Even though it really wasn't 3 seconds,
yeah,
I wasn't thinking he was gonna call that.
I thought it was a travel. That was a travel.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna call. As Mamaroneck changes up from man to man, they do a 3/4 court zone, 2-2-1. Gorton breaks it with ease. As Josh Battle is at 3. From about 3 feet behind the 3-point line. Good shot by Battle. As Gorton comes out the second quarter a little more composed, Charlie.
Yeah, their second 3 of the game, and they were both long ones. Jaden Hernandez had that one 10 minutes ago in the first. He only had 2 points in the first 7 minutes of the game. And then the long 3 by Hernandez, and then Battle hits a 3.
But Mamaroneck continues to run their offense. Coach Carver has their team moving off the ball. And that's why you get that wide open 3 from Tommy Martin in the corner.
And he has 5 points off the bench now, Elijah.
That was the near back court on Gorton.
Good defense here.
I love Coach Carver's energy on the sidelines, and his team is following suit, and they get the rebound once again, and they're out. And a great pass up ahead, and the finish. Thomas Plunkett.
From Renner.
Yeah, from Ethan Renner.
Ethan Renner.
Great pass by Renner.
It was almost a full court pass.
And Mamaroneck is right back in it. They get the deflection. They get the ball on the side.
That was a great full court pass, though.
Yeah, it was a great look. That's why coaches always tell their point guards especially to keep your head up.
And a good play by Plunkett to make sure he caught it and then laid it in.
Great run.
Because it wasn't the easiest ball to catch because it was from so far. Another deflection.
As Mamaroneck's defense is really taking over this game, as they're up 28-8 with 5:56 to go in the second.
Gorton should try and slow it down and maybe play a little.
I think Gorton needs to speed it up.
They could,
it's just at least for 2 minutes.
Try something, yeah.
And just try to test their ball handling and see if they could get some easy buckets of their own and try to get back into this game. Gorton definitely has some speed. They definitely have some athletes.
His first.
They just have to utilize them the right way.
Already 6 fouls on Mamaroneck. Next foul will be 1 and 1.
As Hernandez has it out top, a near travel. And Mamaroneck continues to deny as they try to trap the wing. And a three is up by Hernandez and in.
Wow. He has a weird way of shooting, but he just like steps into that three. That's why he has to shoot it from so far back, because the way he steps into it, it'll take him past the three-point line and it'll just be a two. And they get a quick board. That's what they need to do. Start making more baskets, obviously.
And this, to start the second quarter, they're definitely under more control. They're running their offense a little more smoothly.
Ooh.
As Hernandez got it on the wing, and the foul is called, I believe, on James Moneta.
Yeah, his first. Team 7th already.
Foul on James Moneta.
And Angel Lugo will be at the line shooting 2.
Shooting 2 shots, Angel Lugo.
Oh, sorry, the board was in the way. I thought they had 16 fouls, but they had
5.
They just had 4
before.
Now they have 5.
Yeah,
Gavin Zaghini goes out of the game for Tommy Martin as he comes back in. I didn't even realize Tommy Martin went out for, I guess it was like 1 minute. Zaghini picked up one of the fouls, a quick one, a minute ago.
As Lugo goes 1 for 2 from the line. Great pass up ahead. And a near putback dunk by Martin.
Tommy Martin, great play. We saw him the last game we did have 11 points off the bench, albeit in a really big
definitely backcourt. As Martin got up on that one, Charlie. As a junior, hopefully next year he's piping that back home. Putting a little work in the off season. Do a 50-inch vertical jump program, and he'll be there.
That backcourt call.
I think that was backcourt. As Martin lurks down on the baseline and around the high post area, and he turns it over. And this is when Gorton needs to push the ball before Mamaroneck can set up in their defense, and they do, and almost get a layup. As Martin runs the court and finishes, but it's fouled. But that was definitely, he wasn't fouled, I guess. He was fouled, but he wasn't, right?
Shane Smith back into the game for the Tigers.
As it'll be Mamaroneck ball underneath. As Renner checks out of the game. And another turnover by Mamaroneck. As Gorton looks to push the ball. And it's brought back out by Devin Fredericks as he passes to Hernandez. Hernandez looks for the screen. Gorton is maintaining in the second quarter, Charlie, but if they want to get back in this game, they're definitely going to have to pick up the pace and the pressure.
I was just thinking of how they are playing much better. They score that, they're down 16, and they were down, outscored the whole first quarter by 16, and another turnover by Mamaroneck. It was 21-5 after the first quarter. Now it's 30-14.
Yeah,
they're equal in this quarter here.
Yeah, that's 3 straight turnovers by Mamaroneck.
9-9 for the quarter, Elijah.
Okay.
And yeah, a lot more turnovers made by the Tigers in this quarter.
Thomas Plunkett is still doing a great job of running rim to rim, as the big man is getting up and down the court, giving his team good opportunities on offense. As Battles tries to step back, he passes it to Kobe Quatang, excuse me. And a turnover by Gorton, as it'll be Mamaroneck ball. Okay, 30-14. Mamaroneck is maintaining. But I know that Coach Carver really wants them to keep the pressure up and continue to push the pace to expand this lead and get out of here early with the win on this Saturday so everyone can go home and enjoy it. As Pompey gets a bucket down low, and he expands the lead. As a foul is called on Tommy Martin.
Now your foul charge to Tommy Martin. That's Martin's first foul.
Martin's job on that play was to cut off the sideline, which Coach Carver was yelling out. You got to cut off the sideline so the back guy can come up and trap. As soon as he turns around, they're in it. As Martin deflects that one out of bounds.
Martin making a case to be our interviewee after the game.
Yeah, he's having a strong first half thus far.
Off the bench.
Off the bench, right. There's another turnover by Gorton, and a bad pass by James Manetta.
A lot of turnovers from Mamaroneck in the second quarter.
Yeah, they got a little complacent here. I think it would be smart for Coach Carver to get a timeout, get his team back under control so they can build on this lead going to the half, feeling good about themselves. When you have a team down, you got to put your foot on their throat and twist it. I hope that's not too explicit, but that's what you have to do, because if you let a team keep lingering around, oftentimes they'll get back up.
First foul on Smith, 17. Now it's the bonus. Kobe Kwatang. His free throw is good. 1 and 1. He'll have one more to come. He's got 3 points now. He scored the last basket for Gorton.
Kwatang misses the second, but gets his own rebound.
Shaq, but in like a lefty way. Shaq had like the one-hand push.
Right.
He's got like the lefty almost.
Hands too big. As Mamaroneck pushes up the court, Manetta kicks it out to Jared Vader as he hits the one dribble pull up. 34-15 Mamaroneck as they stay in their 2-2-1 zone. 3/4 court. Martin moves up top now. As they get him on the sideline, they had a trap. I think that was Manetta's job to deny that, just like it's Martin's job right now, and they let him out. But a strip as Hernandez gets it back, kicks it to the corner, but out of bounds. And another turnover for Gorton, which is really killing them thus far. And it'll be Mamaroneck ball. And there's the Coach Carver timeout before the half to get his team on another burst. And we'll be right back with LMC Varsity Sports. Back here with LMC Varsity Sports as Mamaroneck brings the ball across the timeline.
Following a timeout by Coach Carver, as he said, Elijah, he wants to use his final 2 minutes as a key to increase this 19-point lead. Because if you regress and they do it, they're still in the game. If they maybe go on a 6-0 run here to end it, they would be down by 13.
You don't want to give a team any momentum, especially when they're down going into the second half or any breaks.
Did that hit the rim? They reset the shot clock. That was very close.
It may have grazed it. I'm not sure.
If it didn't, then the shot clock should be below 10. Yeah. It was very close. No complaint from Coach Vecchione on the Gorton sideline. So.
As Martin tries to come across the screen. Good cut by Martin, but it's stolen.
Ooh, he got poked in the face by Martin, did Hernandez.
As Hernandez brings it out, and Gorton steps into a 3.
3-point basket for Josh.
And Josh Battle hits it.
Huge play there. They used the turnover like what Mamaroneck's been doing, using the turnover for points. That's what Gorton did there.
And that's a big play for Gorton. As the referee calls a foul, and Martin will be going to the line shooting 2.
Late foul on Kyle Hall, who just came in the game.
If Gorton can, depending on if Martin makes these free throws or not, if Gorton can score 2 or 3 more times before the end of the half, get a couple stops, they're right back in this game.
Except there's only 1:02 left. And Martin misses the first free throw, though, so they could do that. Right, if they hit 2 more threes and Mamaroneck doesn't score, it could be a 10-point game. He misses his free throw. Wow, the bell that's on a synchrony for like the end of the classes went off right after he released it. That could have really distracted him.
Right, we're playing so early here on a Saturday, we're not, so the bell is going off.
Right, that should be the last, one of the last ones. It's almost 3 o'clock.
Tommy Martin called for the foul.
1 and 1.
As Devin Fredericks will be going to the line to shoot 1 and 1, like Charlie said.
He'll come out with 2 fouls. As Thomas got his second foul with 7.5 to go, and we didn't see him the rest of the half.
Martin's on the bench right now, but I love the energy he brought the whole first half. As Coach Carver wants to preserve him with his 2 fouls so he can play and bring that energy back for the second half.
He made his second free throw, I think, Martin. He had one of them, right? Yeah, because it was 34. Yeah,
he made one.
The second one missed the first. Both free throws made by Fredericks. Huge free throws by Fredericks. Before that, Gorton was 1 of 4 of 8 from the free throw.
And a good Euro
2
step.
of 6 and now 4 of 8.
But it's missed. And a good putback by Plunkett.
He has 10 points now.
As they cut off the sidelines, and it is a steal.
Wow, that's bad for Gorton.
Yeah.
That's 4 points in 10 seconds.
That's what you want. That's what pressure does. You might give up 2 or 4 points, but you'll score 8.
And they get the 2 though. Nice pass from Hernandez to Hall. He has his 2 first.
Assist to Jaden Hernandez.
39-22.
I think Mamaroneck's going to try to hold it for the last shot here. As they go through their offense, the down screen for Plunkett.
Plunkett up here.
And a good drive and a good little floater by Jared Bader. And the full-court shot nearly goes in.
That would have counted.
And we're 41-22, Mamaroneck on top to end the second quarter. I'm Elijah Ware with Charlie McGraw. We'll be right back here with LMC Varsity Sports to start your second half. Back here at LMC Varsity Sports, I'm Elijah Ware alongside Charlie McGraw. Mamaroneck up 41-22 to start the second half, as Gorton will have the ball to come in. And it's battle bringing it across the timeline, being guarded by Isaiah Thomas. Not the one for the Pistons or the one for the Cavs. As Mamaroneck gets the rebound, brings it across. And it'll be Plunkett down low as he tries to get possession, but it's blocked. And Mamaroneck gets the steal. And it'll be Thomas setting it up. As Coach Carver calls out 2. I'm guessing that plays for the 2 guard, which was James Moneta, as he misses the layup. Hernandez brings it, looks to the left with a cutter. Angel Lugo, but this one sails out of bounds. And Moneta will bring the ball back across the timeline.
Elijah, we forgot to mention earlier that Will Sarkozy, one of the best players. That 3 is good by Jared Bader. He's got 14 points now. One of the best players, Will Sarkozy, is still recovering from mono, so he's not playing, although he is with the team on the bench. Okay. That one's good. Count the basket for Guatang. Kobe Guatang has 5 points now, and he'll get a chance at an N1.
Yeah, I like Guatang. I like his game. He's a good defender, gets a lot of blocks, and he's always around the rim and always around the ball.
And that lefty push free throw is good. He's got 6 now.
As Coach Carver gets the energy guy, Tommy Martin back in the game fast for Plunkett, as he's probably in foul trouble.
Plunkett. Moneta has 2. And Plunkett just has 1, I think. I don't know, just switching it up.
As the referee calls an off-ball foul
on Bader, his first.
Bader.
Team's second.
Jared Bader. Bader's first. Team's second.
Long pass.
This one is stolen by Mamaroneck.
Good play by Moneta, shielded away.
And Moneta kicks it to the corner. The dribble pull-up by Bader is good. Good control by Jared Bader to get that 1-2 dribble pull-up and sink the shot.
He's got 16 points.
As this one is passed up to Hernandez, he dishes it to Guatang, and he finishes.
Good pass by Jaden Hernandez. He's got 3 assists now.
As Mamaroneck has come out a little bit shakier on defense to start this second half. And it'll be Martin wide open for a 3-ball, and he drinks. Martin has been a key contributor off the bench, hitting 3s, getting steals. He's just been everywhere this afternoon. As Hernandez knocks down the 3. Oh, they call it a 2, foot on the line. As Moneta brings it across the timeline.
Like I said before, he has to be a couple feet behind because of the way his shot puts it in. His foot moves it in front, and that was a good call by the official.
As Martin gets it down in the post, and this one is blocked by Guatang. And Martin thinks wisely and kicks it back out, as Guatang has been all over the blocks today. As he gets the rebound, kicks it up to Hernandez. Hernandez passes it across. The kick out and the missed shot as Martin gets the rebound. As Coach Carver urges his team to push the ball, and a great pass by Moretti cross court to the corner, but this one is missed by Bader. As Gorton pushes up the side, a good move to the middle, and a great drive as Lugo knifes through the defense for the 2.
5 for Lugo. A couple of assistants from Mamaroneck did not like that. There was no travel call there.
As Martin has it up top, he swings to Moretti. A great cut by Bader as he finishes the layup to push the lead back to 20 from Mamaroneck.
Bader has 18 now.
As they stay with their full court pressure, and this one is saved, but to Mamaroneck as Moretti pushes the pace. He has Martin running the right wing, and Martin finishes the layup. And as they bait them to the sideline, Kotang is going to turn around into a trap. And this one is another turnover as Thomas gets the steal.
There. It's right in front of the coach. Use your timeout there. You got 4 left.
As Martin has the ball up top, he kicks it around to Bader, and Bader shoots another 3 and hits another 3. Now we have a timeout by Gorton. 56-31, Mamaroneck. We'll be right back with LMC Varsity Sports. And we're back with LMC Varsity Sports. Jared Bader up to 21 points as Mamaroneck has a 56-31 lead over Gorton. And they continue to bring the pressure as Hernandez kicks it out to Battle. He shoots a 3 and hits it.
Another good pass from Hernandez.
Yeah,
he's got 4 assists.
As Moretti brings it back across the timeline. As Bader is wide open yet again for another 3 ball, but this one is off the front rim. As Battle gets the rebound and pushes. He kicks out, but out of bounds. So he was trying to get that one to Jamal Graham, but this one sails out of bounds and it'll be Mamaroneck ball with 3:15 left to go in the 3rd quarter. As Coach Carver calls out instructions for his point guard, Moretti, as he walks it across. Martin out top as he gives him a jab step. And Moretti gets it off the screen, 1 dribble pull up, but this one hits net, but not inside the hoop. It'll be Gorton ball. Graham kicks it to Hernandez, back across to Battle as they try to break this press. They do a great job of getting it to the middle. As this one was another near backcourt. And another steal by Mamaroneck as they push. And a bad pass by Moretti as he threw it at Martin's feet. And this will be Gorton ball.
And can you believe that Gorton has more scores than Mamaroneck? 6 guys have scored. Fredericks, Hernandez, Battle, Hall, albeit Frederickson, Hall have 2. Lugo and Kotang, led by Battle. And Mamaroneck has 5 scores only. So that's a foul, 2 shots. As Bader's got 21, Martin's got 13, Plunkett's got 10, Thomas has 6, and Renner has 6. No one else has scored for the Tigers.
As Lugo will be at the line shooting 2.
Looking to add to his 5 points.
I like how Coach Carver still has his team applying pressure. Whether it's working or not, they're applying pressure, making Gorton play faster than what they want to. And that's why they're up to this 22-point lead with 2.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. As Lugo misses the first, he'll have 1 more. And he sinks this one to slightly cut into this lead, bring it down to 21. And this kick to Isaiah Thomas as he drives, tries to finish with the left hand, but another block by Kotang, and he saves it in.
He thought it was going way out, and then he saw
Battle
that it was
pushes
closer.
and dishes, and Lugo misses the layup.
Thought it looked like it slipped. Martin, nice play. He's got 15 now.
It's going to definitely be close between Martin and Bader.
Well, we already interviewed Bader, so Rob Moretti rule is you can't interview the same player twice during the regular season. LMC Varsity Sports producer. Although he would say it's not his rule.
I mean, if he cooking, he cooking.
Jump ball, possession arrow.
Nah, both kids are definitely having a great game, though. Pretty sure that either one would be proud of the team.
We already interviewed Bader. That game, the first game of the season that we did off the bench, Bader had about 25 points off the bench. More than 20 points off the bench. It makes Martin an easy choice, right now at least. Especially since the next closest guy, Plunkett, had 10. I interviewed him the last game we did against Portchester.
As Bader has it on the wing, down low to Plunkett. As he gives a little, thought it was going to be a jump hook, but he steps through and misses the layup. As Hernandez pushes the pace, a little hesitation into the rack, and he finishes.
He's played pretty good. He's got 10 points now with about 5 assists.
And this one is stolen by Lugo. And that was Gorton's chance to run. As Battle crosses over behind the screen and hits yet another 3 for Battle. As he's been shooting pretty good today.
He's got 12 now. All threes. 58-40. Could get a cut it. You never know if they could cut it. They get a stop here and another score.
Yeah, especially basketball. The game is hardly ever out of reach.
Oh, in and out. Plunkett. That's exactly what Gorton needs to score another 3 here at 15. 40 seconds to go in this third quarter, Elijah.
Yeah.
And it's thrown away. Huge play by the Tigers.
Great steal by Ethan Renner. And he is fouled.
That's a smart foul. That's a good foul because they're not in the bonus. It's not shooting. Only thing is it stops the shot clock, but that's fine.
Yeah, good foul by Fredericks. As Bader will take it out.
That's only their first foul with 33 seconds left in the second half.
And
Smart
it's to
by
the
Plunkett.
corner for Bader as he shoots another 3.
Ooh, that's a bad shot.
This one off the iron. But he gets it back, follows the shot.
It's a good job. 23 points now for Bader.
That
was a good play, although it looked like a bad shot, but he got his own rebound at least, and then he made it. He got the good bounce.
I wonder how much Coach Carver is going to play him in the fourth quarter. Maybe he could get to his 30.
Foul on the floor on Plunkett.
Good call by the referee.
Non-shooting.
It's a
We set a shot clock since the shot clock was turned off.
The Tigers set up in a 2-3 zone to close out the half. And this one is in off the glass for Hernandez. As that puts a small dent into the lead for Mamaroneck going into the fourth quarter, maybe giving Gorton a little bit of life as they hope to make a run to start out the fourth quarter. We'll be right back with LMC Varsity Sports.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Elijah Ware. I'm Charlie McGraw, our cameraman, our LMC Varsity Sports producer, Rob Moretti, Kevin Duarte, and Xavier, the X-Man Campo. And that shot is, they look to cut into the 17-point deficit with a quick shot by Angel Lugo, and he can't make it. And going to the free throw line on the fast break was Isaiah Thomas. He'll shoot 2 on the hard foul on Battle, his second, team's second.
Great take by Thomas. As he's at the line shooting 2. Name spelled exactly the same as the original. As he makes the first.
Thomas misses the second. 7 points.
But Mamaroneck gets the rebound.
Good job by Shane Smith.
As Renner is up top as he yells out instructions for his team. Martin up top for a wide open 3 ball, and it is off the front rim.
Off Smith. And it's 61-43 with 7:29 left in this game. Mamaroneck's had a big lead throughout, but they haven't made it a blowout yet like they did in the last game we did against Portchester. They won that game 81-19. The game was a rout from the get-go. Bad 3, no good. Rebounded by Renner. Martin will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Kobe Quatang, his first, team's third. Tommy Martin to the line looking to add to his 15 points. And he makes the first, 16 for Martin now.
I really like Mamaroneck's style of play, Charlie. They play aggressive, tenacious on the defensive end. Coach Carver really has them playing with high energy, as Renner will shoot a 3 ball and hit it.
Nice play by Renner, assisted by, he's got 9 now, assisted by Jared Bader as he got the rebound played to him and a lefty stroke from Renner makes it 65-43. Offensive foul on Fredericks, his second, team's 4th. A couple quick fouls here to start the fourth quarter, as they only had 1 foul in the third quarter, did the Wolves. Now they have 4.
Mamaroneck can definitely be a dangerous team come playoff time for anybody. They're a little bit undersized, but if they continue to play tenacious defense the way we've seen today and make shots, they can definitely run with a lot of teams.
Foul on Shane Smith, his 3rd, team's 5th. They should get a good seed if they're 13-3 right now. They should have a decent seed. For AA, they'd be a 2 behind Mount Vernon. Wow. The season ended today, and they have about 5 games left, right, or less. You're only allowed to play 20, correct? So 13-3, barring a miracle. So they only have 4 games left. So if they can win out, they'll definitely be a 2 then. 2 of them, right? Mount Vernon would be tough.
As this one is turned over by Mamaroneck.
Another turnover.
But Jared Bader, one thing about Bader is he always knows where to be on the court. That's why he gets so many open shots, because he gets to the right spots and he knows how to get a shot off.
Gordon's an A. Yeah. Tommy Martin. His 3rd foul. He's got 16 points though. Still just a 5 scorers. Renner, 9, 7 for Thomas, 23 for Bader, 16 for Martin, and 10 for Plunkett. And Martin got away with the possible 4th foul. Knocked down Hernandez right to the floor as Thomas fakes the shot, steps in, passes to Martin, and Martin gets 17 and 18. Nice pass by Thomas. He's got 4 assists now to go along with 7 points.
Yeah, nice pass by Thomas. Nice little floater finish in the lane by Martin. People don't realize how hard that shot really is, especially the close ones. So you really have to concentrate and have the right touch on it if you want to go in smooth.
Thomas is 3rd. 1-1.
The Tigers shooting 1-1.
Josh Battle, as it was on the 4th foul, so it'll just be 1-1 for Battle. He's got 13 now. Yeah, not to sound corny, but Battle has battled out there.
Yeah, he's having a solid game.
I think all 3s except his free throw now. And yep. 4 threes and 2 free throws for Battle. He's got 14 to lead all Gorton scores. Jaden Hernandez has 10 and Kobe Quatang's got 8. Martin's got it here. 18 looking for 19, 20.
Right
passes the 3. Oh, he had it. Why didn't he shoot that one? Instead, that got away with the travel. Big time. Bader.
This is a good.
When you're up 22, you get away with that.
Yeah, this is a good defensive possession by Gorton.
Ooh. In and out for Bader.
But nearly a dagger by Bader.
Around the world, that would have made it 70-45 with 4:38. Travel, no basket, travel.
No basket.
Let's see if Gorton can keep up the pressure on defense. I haven't seen quite the energy on defense that I've been looking for from Gorton for them to compete in this game yet today. and they nearly get a steal, and they do.
Wow, they got tangled.
As Quatang has it, he takes it to the basket and no continuation.
Basket on the floor.
In high school.
Could have been an N1, but instead it was not. It would be 1-1 for Quatang.
Foul on Shane Smith. That's Smith's
On the floor, it was before he shot it.
Shooting 1-1. Kobe Quatang.
I like Quatang though. I think if Mamaroneck had him, he'll be. I think Coach Carver will put him in position to be a superstar defensive big man.
Free throw by Quatang is just hit the rim. As he just missed that free throw and it hit the. I mean, he missed it big time on that free throw and they got it. As with the lefty push shot, as we were talking about it reminded me of Shaq's kind of free throws. Shaq with his right hand. Quatang now missed. Now 2 of 5. Connor Manziel comes right off the bench and scores. The last game we did where they won 81-63, Manziel had 10 points off the bench all in final quarter.
Yeah, Manziel, the sophomore, getting some burn in a blowout. Everyone happy for him that he gets to score.
He can score when he's in though. Martin looking for 20, instead passes unselfishly, and Bader gets 25.
Great pass by Martin, very unselfish, and Bader gets the 2. One thing I'm impressed with, Charlie, is Mamaroneck's defensive IQ. They know when and where to trap. They bait you, and that's why they're always out and running and getting easy buckets. They have great instincts on the defensive end.
71-45, 2:45 to go. Gorton has the ball here, trailing by 26. And the shot is good as Battle.
Passing by Josh Battle.
Timeout, Coach Carver.
Back into the game.
We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. 71-48, 2:31 to go. Just a late timeout by Coach Carver. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Elijah Ware. I'm Tyrone McGraw. Our cameramen are Rob Moretti, who's also the LMC Varsity Sports producer, Kevin Duarte, and the X-Man, Xavier Campo. And that layup is good by Zinkini, as Gavin Zinkini with the 2. And Zinkini adds to the score and gets added to the score sheet along with Manziel. Goes out. Coutinho comes into the game. He replaces Tommy Martin, who will exit with 18 points, and we'll talk to him after the game.
Coutinho, number 23, replacing Tommy Martin. For the Wolves, number 2, Jaden Echeverria, number 22, Messiah Bright, number 10, Kurt Newgood, number
13, that's 6 and 8. They have a lot of players. They have like 15 players. They could scrimmage at practice and still have guys watching.
Right.
Yeah. That one's good for Coutinho. He scores. Lucas Coutinho, the senior fan favorite with the basket, and it's 75-48. Tigers with 1:30 to go. All we need to do is get Big Country into the scoring column. Number 33, Aiden French. He's got the body like, remember Bryant Reeves with Vancouver? Number 33, big boy is French. Just a junior too.
As Gorton has 2 freshmen in the game. Number 22, Messiah Bright.
Gorton doesn't have a JV, so these guys coming off the bench this late, it's startling that they're freshmen, but it's because they don't have a JV. That's why they're on the varsity.
Along with Rusbert Jimenez. So let's see how these guys look. Get some varsity action going. Get some experience going into not only future games, but next year, so they'll be ready.
This big country goes in and out. Nearly stolen by the Tigers, and Zaghini. 47 seconds. Only thing in doubt is the final score, 75-48 Tigers over the Wolves. Mamaroneck's led wire to wire. They have not trailed in this one.
I know Mamaroneck really wants to keep his team under 50 points, and it looks like they'll do so with the turnover by Gorton.
Coming into the game will be Mayo Forey. Okay, we got the special pronunciation from Dabo. Not Dabo Sweeney, Dabo Mayo Forey.
This was a really good game for Mamaroneck, Charlie.
In and out, missing the three was Connor Manziel. They played pretty good.
The defensive pressure, offensively moving the ball. They just look really crisp on this Saturday afternoon, and that's why they're coming away with the big 27-point win.
Gorton will just dribble it out, not even try to score. As it'll be a final score of 75-48.
Mamaroneck, 75. And Gorton 48.
So,
Here are the individual scoring totals.
Mamaroneck, 75-48 win, and they now improve to 13-3. And Gorton is 6-9 as Elijah, the defense, helped them win this game and put it away easy. And there was never in doubt as they started the game up 9-0.
Yeah, they started the game out strong. Kept maintaining through the second and third quarters, and the fourth quarter they just put them away. Good, strong overall performance by Mamaroneck.
And in the first and fourth quarter, Gorton only scored 5 points in each quarter. They had 5 in the first, 5 in the fourth. So that was one of the reasons Mamaroneck was able to win.
Yeah, they started strong and finished strong, and throughout it all, throughout the runs by Gorton, they maintained. So a good game by Mamaroneck.
We'll be right back with Al and LMC Varsity Sports with interviews and analysis here on LMC. Back here in the postgame show with Tommy Martin. Tommy, you had a big game off the bench, 19 points. What's it? Even though you come off the bench, you're a big contributor for the team. Explain that.
Well, this is my third year on the varsity, so I just want to do anything for my team and what we could do. I could put out for my team, yeah.
And talk about that play, the follow-up play with the basket. That was a good play there. It was a tough play, but you were able to put it in. Tell about follow-up rebounds and to put those baskets in. How big are those for you to help the team?
Well, coach always tells me catch the boards anytime I can, so I just went in and it happened. So I was like, yeah.
And you guys, you said this is your third year on the team. You're just a junior, and is this one of the best teams you've been on here at Mamaroneck? As you guys are 13-3 now, you have a chance to be a 2 or a 3 seed in the playoffs with 4 games left. What would you say? This is one of the best teams you've been on here at the Tigers?
Definitely one of the best teams I've been on. First 2 years we had losing records, so this year I want my seniors to go out on a good note.
And lastly, what do you feel your chances are as a team heading towards the playoffs, and what do you guys have to do to maybe make a deep run in the playoffs?
We just got to keep on playing hard and play together, that's all. But I think we're gonna go far this year, so yeah.
I'm Elijah Ware here with Coach Carver. Coach Carver, your team looked very crisp on the defensive end. Can you just explain your philosophy and how you get your team to play with so much energy?
Oh man, I actually didn't think we played well defensively today at all. But thank you for the compliment. We talk about, we don't want any drive-bys, we want to keep the ball in front. And then we want to make sure that we're in help position if someone gets beat. And then we want to make sure that we help the helper. So we pride ourselves on defense. We talk about never having an off night on defense. Unfortunately, we didn't play to our capabilities on that end of the floor today, but we got a couple of days to clean it up.
Okay. Yes, Coach. The defense definitely leads to easy buckets. Your offense was moving the ball very crisp. Can you explain what you expect from your team moving forward on both ends of the floor? Offensively,
we got a really unselfish crew. They always look for the extra pass. They share the ball very well. So offensively, we're okay. Defensively, we just got to continue to work. Continue to work on our schemes day in and day out. And if we can play some defense, we'll be okay.
back here in the post-game show, and Elijah, 75-48. Mamaroneck played well. Coach Carver said that he could still see some improvements from his team, and in the end, if they want to have a deep run, they could improve a couple things for the Tigers.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Carver talked about on the defensive end, they have to make their rotations a little bit smoother. I thought they played good defensively, but he knows the potential of his team and what he could get out of them. So he thinks they need to improve on defense and continue to share the ball on offense. They were very, very good on offense today, moving the ball. Bader with 25, Martin with 19. So as long as they continue to play together, they'll be fine moving forward. They'll have some tough teams that they have to play, but they can beat anybody.
Definitely, and they're now 13-3 and 6 with 4 games to go, and 6-9 is Gorton. A lot of people to thank for today's telecast, including the CEO, Erik Lewis, COO, Matt Sullivan. Community sports producer is Mr. Rob Moretti. For our camera crew, they were Kevin Duarte, Rob Moretti, and Xavier, the X-Man Campo. Once again, for Elijah Ware, I'm Sean McGraw saying thanks so much for watching, and have a great evening.